Corey Feinside,
Ahoy.
and Tony Korkanakis.
Yo.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers. We are live on Twitch Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. Went live, did the movie cast just before. Now we have the Gamecast coming up here. If you can't watch these live broadcasts, we'd love you to join us if you can't, though. YouTube's got all the content, so be sure to leave us a comment over there and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And also join us if you can on Twitch. It's fun. You can chat with us. Gamecast, folks. I will give you guys a preview. We have a topic idea coming up for you guys, so stay tuned for that soon. But that's on pause because Gamescom landed with some great stuff this week. So we're going to have a Gamescom episode here where we're talking about what was announced, what was shown. But stay tuned for that. But I'd love to get into what we've been up to. Mike, kick us off. Mike, what have you been playing?
Well, I finished my Space Your Choice edition playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Did both of the DLCs, which were probably, in the context of everything, a little better than the base game. So that's good that they're improving as it goes on.
I'll be right
I
back.
don't know, between the two of them, the Paralon Gorgon or the Murder in, I don't know, whatever. I don't know which one is better. They're both pretty good. But yeah, they have some unique, like, obviously unique weapons, and some gameplay elements were new too. So it was cool. Finished it up now. It's doing everything with the DLC. It was about 50 something hours. So a smaller game made bigger with the DLC, and for sure. And that's about it. Just some Marvel Rivals with that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
play that
it's
one
good
yet.
timing. I think we got a little over 2 months before the next game comes out. So
Yeah, it's
looking
coming up
forward to
quick. Cool. Tony, anything for you?
Let's see. Played more UFO 50 minigame compilation. I shouldn't say minigame, but bite-sized games. Tried another one out, which is like a Gradius type shooter, where you're going from left to right, side-scrolling spaceship shooter, and it's so weird because like this one is like the story's so stupid too. It's like this alien hybrid of like a plant and like a spaceship. It's like, I got a new camera. I'm gonna go take some pictures across the galaxy or whatever, and then it's just 2D shooter, like Gradius. It's like, what? How do we get from whatever? But the other button besides shoot is like you take a picture. Like there's a cursor that moves around, and you just press a button, and there's this box or square that anything within that space gets frozen, and you can just like unload on them. So I'm just like, all right, sure, that's fun. But like again, these games are just so goddamn brutal because at least that I've seen, there's no like continues or anything like that. So you die on like the second level, third level, and you want to play again? Too bad, get good. Like, and I'm just like, oh my god, like
Crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's old school.
Yeah, it's old school. But it's definitely.
But it's like amped up old school. It sounds like it's like amped because old school wasn't even that bad. At least we had continue codes.
Yeah, like nothing feels unfair. Like every time I die in one of these things, I'm like, yeah, that was my fault. But I'm just like, shit. Like this is how they used to make these games because it's like just no hand holding, no like, oh, we're gonna save your progress, blah blah blah. It's just like, nah, get fucked. Start from level 1 again. It's like, all right.
Wow.
But yeah, other than that, Rivals, Fortnite, Rocket League, just that Gamuda live service. Final Fantasy XIV had a new patch that was actually pretty good. So Corey cannot rat me out again at our next convention.
Oh, you got to bond over your disdain for what they did to the best game ever.
Yeah, I know. Which is ironic because actually there's a bit of news from Gamescom that I'm excited about for 14, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We'll definitely get there. Corey, anything for you game-wise?
Yeah, I played the Battlefield 6 beta.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I did that. I did
amazing.
That, I forgot I did that.
Is it really?
You forgot? How can you forget? That game is everything that I was hoping it would be.
Because I am less hot on it than you are, apparently.
Yeah. The cinematic experience in this game is so cool. Like the destruction makes things so much more interesting. Awesome. Like the classes are back, so now you can be a support, you can be assault, you can be a recon. I went support obviously, but so I played like my first game. I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing, so whatever. I just go and play support, and just like running around and trying to like save people is so much fun. Like you don't even have to like fight. You can just like try to run around and save people and just like sneak around. It's like, oh, grab this guy, pull him behind cover, stab him with your like adrenaline, and like get him back in the fight, and like get back out there, guy. So like, well, this one time I was just following this one dude. I was just following him around, just trying to keep him alive because I can't hit anything. And then we like go up into this building, and he's like out on the terrace, and I'm like hiding behind, just taking little pot shots when I can. And then he goes down, so I go out to pull him out, and I just like look over, and I see a tank just like roll up, turn towards us, and then blow the building, and then just everything just falls. I'm hitting the ground. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. That was really neat. It was like it felt like epic, like the epicness of the Battlefield that you were in, like these huge 64 versus 64 battles.
Yeah.
That brought that back for me, and I was like, wow, like I'm impressed with what they did there. So I'm hoping it lives up to it, and they can continue to push. Like we've seen it, like comes out strong, and things die, right? Think Halo Infinite. It's just there's no support, there's nothing, it just doesn't go anywhere. What they're doing with this game seems to be really interesting. They've got a whole like customization suite of stuff that people can build around and mess with and create either game modes, maps, different things. So
cool.
I'm excited to see where it goes. But yeah, I mean, coming out around Borderlands though, so we'll see what happens.
When's the actual release date for this one?
I think October, right, or something.
I don't know.
I'm looking it up right now. November.
November. Maybe there's another beta.
Yeah, I played it too.
It's October 10th.
And while like,
oh, it is. Haha.
Yep.
I played it too. It was, it's a military shooter. They all feel the same to me. Like, I'm like, oh, this feels a lot like Call of Duty. I mean, I know there's
slower though. It's usually traditionally slower than Call of Duty.
Is it? I mean, maybe shooting wise, but I mean, the things that make it not is I was in a tank for a little while. It was nice. A decent turret, but I didn't get to like do any of the stuff where you're like in a plane or anything. And I just just constantly dying. I tried a few of the different classes, and I did okay eventually, but I don't know, it's just a bunch of gray war stuff. I don't really like military shooters that much. I need some.
I don't think
other
this
flavor.
is going to change your mind.
Yeah,
it should be more traditional.
I wanted to try it just because, like, people. I mean, it's right there and free, and
it does feel more like arcadey than the prior one we've played in the past, Jim.
Maybe. Okay. I mean, and the destruction was cool, but it's not everywhere all the time, so you can't like just be like, oh, I want to blow that up, so like that person's not hiding there anymore. It's like if it's blown up or already it's done, or if that's not the place to blow it up, you can't. So it's a little fake in my mind of the destruction in that game, but whatever, it's fine.
I do think you want to stick with your squad too. Like you want to make sure if like once this game gets going and people are getting good at it, like you're definitely need to stay with your squad and make sure your classes are like spread out.
I was noticing that. I was quickly run over by like 5 guys a bunch of times. I'm like, oh, okay.
I get great hamburgers though.
And fries.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. I also played a little Fortnite, but
nice.
I was at a yestercade because I brought my kids to a yestercade, and it's like, oh, they have Fortnite here. I was like, we have Fortnite at home. It's like, it's not the same.
We have Fortnite at home. The meme came true.
Paid money to go play Fortnite. There it is.
Sweet.
And some Smash because they wanted to play some Smash too.
Nice.
You don't have Smash Brothers at home either?
I don't have Smash Brothers at home. They have Smash, but yeah, you gotta play as Meta Knight apparently.
My Switch is basically a Smash machine. It's like what it's for. So it's interesting.
Interesting. So cool. All right, let's move into the news. We could go everywhere, right? Yeah, we're good. I have a whole link here. Hang on, let me get this going. So, Tony, kick us off with the Final Fantasy XIV announcement to tie in with that. I'd love to hear what are we getting with this.
Yeah, so Final Fantasy XIV is doing a collaboration with Monster Hunter again, specifically Monster Hunter Wilds, which is the newest Capcom Monster Hunter game. So, way back when, probably like 8 years ago now, 7, something like that, they'd done a crossover collaboration before, where I think in Monster Hunter you could fight the infamous creature, not Bahamut, Behemoth. which is like a giant four-legged lion beast thing, purple skin, whatnot. And in Final Fantasy XIV, players could fight the iconic Rathalos dragon. You can get that as a mount. So this time around, they're doing something similar where Final Fantasy XIV is getting to fight the Arkveld, which is like the big bad monster of Wilds. And you can get the Sacred mount, which is the mount from Monster Hunter Wilds, which ironically was pretty close to a chocobo. Like, I think Corey and I even joked about it when the game came out. We're like, oh, not chocobo here, blah, blah, blah. And so then in Monster Hunter Wilds, players can get a chocobo for their Sacred, I think, or like a swap for the mount. But also they're going to be able to fight the boss Omega, which is like a recurring super boss from, I think, FF5 and something else in 14. It's a giant space and time traveling robot, which is pretty interesting because it's like behemoth, monster, beast type. I can understand now. It's like, oh, giant robot. Sure, why not? Like, I'm down for it. So, yeah, and that's coming for free updates in October, I believe, to both of those games. So, cool. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Something that wasn't there on opening night. This is opening at Gamescom, folks. Something that wasn't there opening night. Will be there hopefully Thursday finally. Silksong. Special announcement. This is from Jason Schreier tweeting this out. Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Special announcement for Silksong.
Well, they talked about it there too.
Your mic is going out, Jim.
Anything about a release date, maybe? Oh, jeez. Why is it going out? It's
good now, but
lagging. Sorry. Go on. It's they talked about it before, but are we gonna finally get an actual launch for this thing?
We have to at this point. So just the settings, because like everybody else is like, I get it, right? I get the skepticism because it's like, sure, man, sure. Ever since the infamous Xbox show, every game we show is going to be available within 12 months.
6 months.
Like 50% of those made that fucking target. But anyway, apparently there's demos at Gamescom this weekend. Next weekend at PAX West, Nintendo is having it at their booth. So it's a playable demo at both locations, both big shows. And on Thursday, I think somebody, like, if you can do, like, YouTube sleuthing or something like that, apparently somebody found the upload URL or whatever. And if you, like, input it into, like, a specific type of, I don't know, browser or, like, whatever, you could see the video length of it, and it's only, like, 1:30 or something like that. So it's like, what are you really showing in 1:30 other than the release date, right? I mean, it could absolutely be, like, a delay thing or whatnot, but, like, I feel at this point you just wouldn't do that. You would just continue to not say anything, right? Because they haven't actually given us
just
a release
be like,
date.
we're gonna quietly step away, go into the bush, the Homer Simpson thing. It's like, never seen you again. Now, if you're gonna show something, you have to say we are releasing this holiday or whatever it is, and on these platforms, like, gotta do it. Like, at this point, it's just trolling people now, and you're only gonna, incite rage.
Yeah, exactly. And, and that's the thing. Is, apparently, Jason Schreier is even doing an expose on why it took 7 years for Silksong on Thursday to coincide with this. So I'm expecting he got some behind the scenes interviews or whatever like that. So it'll be interesting.
Always good stuff from him.
Like, I'm happy for it. I'm excited, but like, it's one of those things where I'm like, it's been so long. It's like my expectations are just so high.
Can you go home again? Yeah, I got you.
Like, and I'm sure as soon as I play, I'm like, oh my god, it's amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yep. All right. Other stuff shown or going that has been shown already. A new Bubsy game, folks. Bubsy 4D.
First thing.
Atari out of nowhere. I mean,
guess they really want to go bankrupt again.
I guess. So obviously platformer game. If you remember Bubsy, folks. If you remember Bubsy, I don't know who remembers Bubsy. But
you're better off if you don't. I mean,
you might be. I don't disagree with you here. It was not a great game.
I was gonna say I don't think there was that was the age of like everyone needs a mascot.
Yeah, everyone needs a platform. But like even as a kid, I was like, this sucks. Like this just sucks.
Yeah.
Like it's bad when you're a kid and like almost anything will placate you, but like you're like, this is shit.
So I will say the cell shading artwork looks cool. I like the idea of that, but we'll see how this actually plays when they finally comes out. No release date, I don't think. Nope. The game I'm pretty excited for early on that was shown though, Battlestar Galactica strategy game coming early 2026. that looks cool for me. Ship combat strategy game. Oh my god.
Like StarCraft or
It's like StarCraft. It reminds me of Armada. Again, we're going back
Star
to
Trek Armada,
you just
yeah.
heard about this game, Star Trek Armada.
Yeah.
My friend Nick mentioned on our Discord recently, and I'm like, this is crazy. He mentioned that because this immediately gave me that vibes of that game. So I'm a huge Battlestar Galactica fan. Not the finale, but of the show itself was great. So I'm excited for what this could be. And I think the last game was supposed to be pretty good. So I'm excited to see a real-time strategy.
Like an FTL like roguelike.
Yeah, roguelike. I don't know. It looks like it's a strategy game coming from it. I got like build your like keep yourself alive kind of thing. But yeah,
if it's like
what we're
FTL.
seeing.
I mean-
now I'm interested. If it's like FTL,
Yeah.
fucking FTL is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it crosses into. Early 2026 for that one. Let's see. Anybody for the Outlaws, Night Dives next remaster. It's Outlaws. I don't care about that one so much. Oh, the next one
People are
for me.
excited for Outlaws, the remake, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't. Not for me. It was from LucasArts, FPS,
Mhm.
Outlaws. Anybody psyched for that one? I don't know.
No, I mean, there are people very excited
There
for
are
it.
people,
Just-
but not me. Not
Not me. Not me. I'm not because if we don't cover a game here, folks, don't be offended. I'm sorry. We're gonna go over stuff that we like. Now we're gonna cover He-Man.
I'm really excited for that one.
I am super excited for this. Super excited for this one. Beat 'em up game. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Dragon Pearl. So coming from Limited Run Games, it is a pixel art, side-scrolling beat 'em up He-Man game with 4 characters you can play as. Looks great, like a Ninja Turtles game, just like that with He-Man. Finally, after how many years, got a He-Man game like this? I'm like, yes, finally. Can't wait for this. The trailer looked awesome. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Love that they use like the actual action figures in the
Yes.
beginning.
Yes, and
They know their market.
I think
they know their demographic.
Yeah.
They do their homework.
Yeah. They know.
It is weird to me that it's not 4 players though. I'm just like, why would you?
I am shocked from that. Yeah.
Like, why?
Maybe it's coming later. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 2-player.
They only when they were talking about the highlights, they're like 2-player, whatever.
It's weird.
Like,
But there are 4 playable characters. Maybe it's coming. Ghost Runners creators are back with a horror-infused alternate history of Napoleonic Wars in Valor Mortis. You guys see that one at all?
Right. Yeah, that was interesting looking.
First person?
I'm probably not going to play it.
Nope.
It's a unique combination of things, I guess.
Yeah. I will say that the next one I saw in here with Long Gone, which is like pixel art.
Pixel art Last of Us?
Last of Us, yeah. That was interesting.
Oh, hey now.
A little bit more humor to it, it seems. Supposed to be a little funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little more
At
funny.
least from the
but
trailer.
yes. Yep. Let's see. There were a lot of good Chinese developers during this show. There was 2. We got Sword of Legends being shown, which was another RPG looking style game.
I think we saw it last year, right?
Yeah,
There's
I
a lot
think
of things that are blending into the Souls-like look to me.
Yeah, I think we saw this before.
In this arena.
I thought that was the other one they showed. Maybe that is this one we saw this one. Because they did look familiar, so that might be why we saw this one as an action RPG. Because I wasn't sure if it was like a roguelike back then. Not roguelike. Souls-esque game back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Let's see. I don't care about the Road Truckers one. Pac-Man! Pac-Man is going to be in now not only Mario Kart, because he's in Mario Kart, in Sonic Racing game as well. The first character to ever cross over 2 kart racing games.
Is it?
First character to start both. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm getting this from PC Gamer. This is from PC Gamer. They may be wrong. I'm going from this article from PC Gamer. They're saying this is now the first character to star in both a Mario Kart and a Sonic Racing game.
Okay, and a Sonic.
Oh, okay, that I believe. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's a confusing sort of DLC like cross promotion thing too going on.
Yeah, well,
I don't really understand what the Sonic in Pac-Man game thing is.
What's that?
But they said there's something like that included as well.
Sonic is going
Not
into
included.
It's
There's a Pac-Man game apparently.
yeah, it's Pac-Man World 2 repacked or something like that.
Yeah.
Apparently that game is
Or
beloved or whatever. I don't know. Never played it.
Sonic level or
I
something
have it
for
for
DLC.
GameCube, but I only bought it because it came with the that old GameCube Pac-Man Versus, I think. Or so you had to use the Game
Sounds right.
Boy Advances.
Sounds right.
That was a fun,
Yes, I think that was
a
that
fun
one.
thing, yeah.
Yeah. You guys check out during. I don't think Microsoft's not. Is it? Are they at Gamescom? Because like, did the Black Ops 7 thing drop at the same time as Gamescom? Because I thought it was separate, or was it during Gamescom?
No.
It was during Gamescom.
But anyways,
I saw a thing
yeah.
for it.
Was it okay? Black Ops 7 showed a new trailer coming November 14th. Obviously, revealed that the co-op. It's a co-op campaign this time around too.
That's
So you have a co-op campaign.
Hmm.
Yeah, completely played solo or with up to 4 players. So that's a 4-player co-op.
Like Black Ops 6. This is campaign.
Yeah,
so
I remember you saying that.
Looking at this as like a campaign first or almost only sort of thing to look forward to these games for now.
Yeah, I think
We'll see if this one's good. It's weirdly futuristic.
Yeah, this is interesting though. This part is Black Ops is introducing the end game, a PvE continuation of the co-op campaign. So
Interesting.
that sounds like, yeah, you can play it and like almost like raids kind of thing. That's what I'm getting from this, right?
I don't know.
Possibly. Yeah, who knows?
That's
They
a hell of
gotta
a-
switch something up because
For a game that didn't even have a campaign one time, I feel like this is huge to start really developing the campaigns. So I know Mike said Black Ops 6 was a good campaign.
I don't think it changes
I'm thinking
the
this is
needle.
big. Nah,
I think it
I'm
changes
excited
the
for
needle.
this.
You're excited, really?
I'm excited for that because like I don't think I've played a Call of Duty game in a long time, and I don't want to get into the multiplayer aspect of it again because I just it's too chaotic for me. So I'm not into that. But in a PvE kind of a setting, maybe I'll get into that. You know, that reminds me of Destiny. You know what I mean? It reminds me of that kind of stuff where I really enjoyed that aspect of the game. So
Okay.
we'll see. Anybody interested in Lords of the Fallen 2?
no, not really.
Not personally. I know there are people excited about it.
But definitely are people, yeah.
They showed a
There's
trailer.
There's just
Comes
too many
out
games to be
2026.
into
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, you can't be excited for every single one.
Yep. This is a sequel for 2023 coming next year. Supposed to be. And they showed a trailer. I think next up the cover would be Lego Batman that was shown, the new Lego Batman game, Legacy of the Dark Knight. That was a cool trailer. You guys check that one out at all? I know Tony, you posted it. This is kind of exciting game. It's going to cover all of the Batman movie stories in a kind of a merged game with those stories.
That's how they kind of do it, though, right? They kind of make a game of the movies, like Star Wars. They did the saga or whatever.
Yeah, they did the saga. This is going to be all Batman in one movie, though. Like he's the same Batman, but in all the movies.
It's interesting because they have like scene for scene. Well, not quite like shot for shot, but they have scenes from movies and pretty close to what was happening there.
Right.
The penguin chase scene.
But they're going from
the Batman.
Yeah, they have stuff all the way back from like Burton, and then like at first I thought this was just going to be like a Lego-fied like Dark Knight trilogy, which it might also include that too.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say probably. I mean, it's got Bane in it, right? So
yeah, so it looks interesting, and more than a little bit of influence from the Arkham games, it seems like as well.
Well, I did say this is going to have it'll have a harder difficulty level for those who want added challenge in combat, Mike.
Yeah, so I might play a Lego game again. We'll see.
And
I'll have to wait and see. But
I got to include this little sub note.
I think
Matt Berry is voicing Bane, so that guy's hilarious. He's great guy. Let's see, Warhammer: Dawn of War 4 coming back in 2026. This is another RTS game, definitive edition. There's your Monster Hunter WoW news. Onimusha had a great trailer. So again, another game I'm looking forward to. This is next year, right? This is going to be 2026, I hope, right?
So,
or is it?
I think it said that. I think that I remember seeing a 2026 at the end of that trailer.
Yeah, so this is another game I'm excited for. Looked really cool, this trailer. I really can't wait to see more in depth of the game itself. I wonder how long this game's going to be, because remember the Onimusha games were notoriously pretty short. I don't care. Like for me, I like that now. I'm gunning for that. I just hope they don't overextend this game. Is what I'm hoping for. Make them not. They don't have to be as short as they were. I think like one of them was like Onimusha 2 was like 2 hours long, if I remember right. It was really short.
Really?
It was. I remember that. Because I was working at EB Games at that point in time, and I was like, remember people complaining to me about how short the game was. But we'll see how this one comes out. Let's see, action RPG Arc Knights.
Yeah.
Let's see, Europa Universalis 5. Game's been around forever. Coming November 4th. Strategy game. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle was there. This was cool. Getting obviously their expansion pack, which we knew about, the Giants, the Order of the Giants coming in September. But I think the big reveal here, guys, was it's coming to Switch 2, right? That was huge.
Next year.
Who would have known?
No way.
Fantastic.
I never would have guessed that. I'm so surprised.
I mean, this game
Seems
needs to be...
Well, no one got that hype for it because they're like in 2026, and everyone's like, oh, it's a while.
Yeah.
So,
The lag behind sucks, but yeah, it's not that far.
You're close.
It could be February, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it'll be January 1st, 2026. Okay.
No, I'm guessing it'll be a February game or something like that. But unless they want to do a January launch, which is never that great of an idea. But we'll see. I mean, it's coming to Switch. That's a huge thing for them because it, again, gets the name out there more. I think more people need to play this game. This was a really big surprise for me last year. And the more out there, the more chance they're going to make a sequel because you never know with Microsoft. So, yeah.
Fortunately, no. I was interesting because the guy that usually does the leaks and whatnot, Nate the Hate, it was funny in the Reset Era thread. He's like, huh, I'm surprised Microsoft decided to show that here. And everybody's like, huh, why? And he's like, oh, I was expecting another game. And everybody's like, oh, what game? And he's like, Starfield with the DLC. And he's like, oh. Okay, so that's supposedly right around the corner too. So
wouldn't be surprised.
It's got to be on everything now because they can't support their own
yeah.
systems.
Yep. Play it everywhere. Get the game out there.
Their system doesn't exist, pretty much.
They're trying to kill it.
The ecosystem sounds good, but they need more games still. So, like getting it out there so everybody can play it's great, but you don't need an Xbox anymore because that's an Xbox, and that's an Xbox. And now Switch 2 is an Xbox. World of Tanks 2.0 coming. Let's see. What is this one? John Carpenter's Toxic Commando coming out in 2026 from Saber. It's kind of like a Left 4 Dead-esque kind of game.
Yeah. I want it to be good, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. I can see your eyes. You're like, whatever. Did you guys like the Monkey Island creators, like Ron Gilbert's roguelike vertically scrolling game, the Death by Scrolling reveal? I
didn't see it.
I don't know why. I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a cool looking game. So that looks kind of like a Zelda style game, sort of, but it's roguelike. So you pick a character and you start playing it, and you have to get power ups as the screen constantly scrolls up, and you have to move up and up and up and up and up. It's kind of the catch for the game. And it's a roguelike, so you have like 4 characters, and it even says these characters are going to die. You kill enemies, collect gold. No release date yet, but it's interesting. I don't remember.
What that
last
reminds
game.
me of is the Balatro creators' next game is a coin pusher.
Really? I didn't see that. Well,
What, like the things in the arcades that drop in your coins to try to get tokens?
That's the rumor.
I don't know how. Well, they'll find a way to make it interesting, I'm sure, but it doesn't jump off the page when you read about it.
Zero Parades is that Disco Elysium's developers follow-up game.
There you go.
That was a big game, Disco Elysium. They won a lot of awards for that game. So this is an
play through it.
espionage. What's that?
Right.
Might
Well, this is
it all, but
when you mentioned that, everyone involved really with the game left the studio right afterwards. So I don't know who or what is left, but this game sure looks like Disco Elysium.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's an espionage RPG. So
I'm interested, but we'll see what the quality really is when it comes out.
Yeah. Let's see. Music game Unbeatable coming out in November. MMO tactical shooter. Silent Hill F New trailer for that shown. Come out in September, obviously. The new trailer. The old trailer I was excited for. What do you guys think of this one? More hype?
I scrubbed through it.
Yeah,
Looks good.
Yeah, I mean they won, so.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at too many of the stuff that's been announced already, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot of new information.
I don't know what the EA game, the action game, Dante's Divine Comedy. I don't know what that is.
Missed that.
Oh, that was in 2010. I'm sorry, misreading that. La Divina Commedia. Misreading it. So I don't know what that looks like. Seven Deadly Sins was there, which is a Netflix show turned into an MMO.
Anime. That was on
anime.
Netflix.
Yeah, it was on Netflix. Big Enshrouded update, Wake of the Water, out in October. Age of Empires 4 coming to PS5. There's another Microsoft property coming to PS5.
Those never, I never. Those types of games never make sense to me with a controller.
I know. I agree with you on that. Those were old school PC stuff. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Adding Blacksmith on September 9th, Mike?
I somehow missed that. Was that a real quick one? I might have scrubbed through
Legacy of the Forge.
Yep, Legacy
That's
of the Forge.
cool though. Yeah. The DLCs are pretty good so far in that game. Hoping.
I missed this one. There's a World of Warcraft expansion still, guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
Guess so.
It's still going. It's still going. So I don't know what's going on in that one. World of Warcraft Midnight. It's coming. What else on here you guys saw that was interesting?
Cult of the Lamb's got DLC. It's actually finally a story DLC instead
Which
of
one?
just cosmetic. Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb. Interesting. Ghost of Yotai was on there as well. They played a trailer, and that is cool because they talked about an update next year. You can play the it's a co-op
Legends?
campaign.
Yeah,
co-op
that
campaign.
for the first game.
I'm surprised that. Well, I'm not really that surprised, but I don't understand why they couldn't have this when this game released, because that was
Well,
kind
they
of
gotta
like
get the actual game out.
It's a different team that's doing it.
I guess, but it's like, oh, you have to wait again. It's like,
6
all right.
months.
It's
Yeah.
so you
I'm
don't
probably.
just play it and then trade the game in.
Gotta
you go.
tease them along.
Nope.
Or
We'll just not play the game at all and then wait for that. Yeah.
This is one of those games. There's also no PC release date yet for the game. That's crazy.
Yeah, next year. End of next year, sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Resident Evil footage, Requiem. You guys check that out.
Yeah,
Same
it
stuff.
looks awesome. Resident Evil. We're living in a horror game renaissance, so
yes.
unless you're Dead Space, then you're dead.
Well, it's EA for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
And then they closed. Black Myth is coming out with Zong Kui. Fully fledged sequel to their Black Myth Wukong game. Big trailer for that. Very excited. That game won a lot of awards. We'll see how the follow-up is to it. There were some problems with that game. I remember people were like, it's not like perfect. So hopefully this is improved upon greatly on everything that people talked about. Oh, exactly. But it got Game of the Year like nominations, and I felt like that year there were really strong games that it was up against. So I was like, there's a following of that game.
But I mean,
like,
that's we talk about that all the time about game shows.
Yeah.
Award shows in general are just like, and I mean, it's understandable where like that's the first game the studio works on, and it's a big budget, AAA, high quality production. You're like, oh, okay, like, got to pay attention to this now. Yeah, just like Korea with a Stellar Blade, you know.
Yes, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Let's see what else we got in the trailers. Vampire the Masquerade 2. I can't believe I just made that title announcement because I remember playing that game again back to EB Games days.
Yep.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Old game, yeah. Finally getting a sequel out on October 21st.
I feel like they talked about this years and years and years ago.
They did. They did. I remember
about this game so much that it never really existed.
Yep.
Like I was like, is this a remaster? It's like, no. I was like, oh, okay.
I had to watch the trailer and I had to look up like how long this is. Like I was looking up when the last game came out and I was like, oh, this is not. I thought maybe that like this was just a new title, but no, we haven't had a Vampire the Masquerade game at all. So I was like, I swear something came out, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining. Anything else in here? Ninja Gaiden 4 trailers.
I think got the most of the big stuff.
Yeah, I think we did. Outer Worlds 2 got a trailer.
Yeah.
Big, a lot of
Actually,
trailers. Yeah.
Yeah, the Outer Worlds 2 trailer, it was mostly about the companions, which, are important. They
Yes.
this this little glimpse of them didn't, I don't think it did them any favors. I'm sure they're going to be more interesting than they looked in this trailer, but
Yeah.
I wasn't like, "Oh, okay." It's like, "Oh, they got a robot person again."
Yeah.
People
I don't
in
know.
suits.
Hey, did I miss anybody else's games on these coverage here? Do you guys want to talk about?
Well, not at Gamescom, but they had a direct today for the
Oh.
Kirby Air Ride or Air Riders
Yes.
game.
How long was that? It was like 45
It
minutes.
was 45 minutes. It was pretty in depth.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty funny just because like Sakurai, whenever he did the Smash Brothers videos, it's him doing direct, so he's just like talking to the camera and stuff like that. And just it's so funny because like versus like the Nintendo Direct productions of today, where it's like very polished and very streamlined, like whatever. He's just kind of like talking to the camera a little bit. He's like, yeah, so after development on Smash Ultimate DLC characters, the Nintendo president and the Nintendo whatever at the time, he's like, they approached me and asked me to do another game, and long story short, they're like, hey, new Air Riders or new Air Ride game. And he's like, really? Like, you guys have Mario Kart these days, and that's exploded, right? Like, we're talking like, almost 100 million copies. They're like, yeah, no, we really want that. And he's like, okay, like, sure. I mean, Kirby's like his creation and stuff like that. So it's like,
yeah,
coming home, playing ball with your kid again, I guess, or something like that. But yeah, he decided to do it. And it's really, again, it's funny because he's like, yeah, even back in the day, it was really close to the Double Dash release date on GameCube. And he's like, and people are asking me like, oh, is it really like different than Mario Kart? And he's like, no, it's pretty close to Mario Kart. And it's just like,
I knew you were gonna say,
like what? Like, you could just say this? Like, that's illegal, right? Like, that kind of thing. And I don't think he was directly throwing shade, but he's like going through the whole like the concepts and explaining. He's like, yeah, so in the original game you only had so many racers. In this game, it's 6 or something like that. Like racers per race and stuff like that. He's like, nowadays like you can get like 12 and 18 and whatever, like, and there's games that go all the way up to like 100 or something these days. But I feel like when you get up past like 6, is like your chances of winning are so low that you feel like you're not going to win from the very start, and I don't like that. And just like, yeah, it's pretty funny. Like, I can see where he's coming from, but yeah, it's cool. Like the whole time he's doing it, I'm like, yeah, this is Mario Kart. It's like, yeah, you're on a vehicle. Yep, you're going around a race course for a couple laps.
Yep.
And, yeah, so it's like, yeah. But the best part for me personally was the city trial mode, where for that it was like back then on the GameCube you had like this mini open world city, and you could drove around, and it was multiplayer mode where like you just collected these power-ups to enhance your specifications back then, or these days, where it's like speed, flying, like drift, weight, etc. And at the end of 5 minutes you play like a mini game challenge where it's like, okay, who can go the fastest, who can soar the farthest, whatever, blah blah blah. And it was a really unique concept for the time. And even today, I don't think any other game has really tried anything like that. But he's like, yeah, it came back and it's expanded, blah, blah, blah. But he's playing, he's like, oh, I'll show you guys what I mean. And he's like playing it, and he's like, there's a volcano. You can go in there, but I'm not going to show you on this direct. He's like, we'll come back to that next time. And he's like teasing basically the next direct already or whatever. But it's pretty cool. But like and I'm excited for it. But like I know I'm a like diehard Kirby, so I'm just like, okay. And then they announced like the release date, which is November, which is a pretty big slot to give for a Kirby game, like a Kirby spin-off game. And the pricing, they're like, yeah, it's
Mario Kart-esque, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, it's $70. I'm like, that's a lot to ask for a Mario Kart light game. Like, I'm into it.
I mean, the thing for me is like Mario Kart is going to be probably the hottest seller this fall, this winter, like Christmas
sure,
for the Switch.
It's going to be close to 1-to-1 with Switch 2s. 100%.
Yeah, so it's like, I think timing wise, this is a game that's better served like next summer or next fall.
I agree with you. And like the whole direct, like I wouldn't recommend watching all of them, but maybe the first few minutes. Like he seems to all but imply like, I don't know why I was making this game, guys. Like I really do not know. Like it's just like, hey, they paid me money and they wanted a game out of it.
Yeah,
But it is
yes.
Bandai Namco making it, which
Okay.
is the same studio that helped him do the last couple Smash Brothers games. So
Yeah.
it seems like a project where like, okay, we're cutting our teeth on the hardware so we can just jump right into Smash Brothers development, which I'm sure was part of the deal, because it's like, why would you pay Sakurai millions of dollars just to do a Kirby spinoff game? But yeah, it's fun. But
right,
sorry, so the weird thing is, so like they timed it almost 3 months to the date that the Kirby game is coming out. Like it's November whatever teens date that we are, like 19th or whatever.
19. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, but like Metroid Prime, like, and so right now I'm just like, oh god, it's gonna be December release. It's got to be December release, because I guess they could release it alongside Kirby, but I doubt they would really, like, just the way Nintendo has done since the Switch started. They really don't like to release more than one game per month, because
don't cannibalize your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Your own
so
stuff.
I'm just like, oh god, please Metroid don't be delayed, but we'll see.
Another couple. Stay of execution for myself, or I'd bet if it gets delayed one more time.
Stay of execution, dude. Is there been anything spoken about?
No, I've lost. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind I've lost.
Like,
it's just a matter of
was there
making it
something
official.
weird, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt was involved or something like that last
Yeah,
time?
yeah, he was.
At that time,
Yeah,
when they
so-
announced it, he was on the trailer or whatever. He
Yeah.
talked
He
about
was
it.
Vaporware.
That's
So-
a shame.
Yeah, it is. All right, that's gonna wrap up this episode, folks. Thanks
Oh,
for tuning in
well,
once again.
you don't want to talk about Rod Ferguson just coming in again, swooping down, going to another studio, and making sure a game gets done, because Cloud Chamber is laying off a bunch of undisclosed number of developers, but they are bringing one specific guy in, Rod Ferguson, who that's basically what he's been doing these days. Is just going from studio to studio to studio
Saving
and completing
games.
games that are just stumbling and don't know what they're doing, no
Most
direction.
recently, Diablo 4. So
Yep, Diablo 4
This
came
is,
in and got that out the door, and now it looks like he's gonna go and join Cloud
apparently,
Studios to get the BioShock game out the door.
he's head of BioShock apparently now. Like, that's his.
I mean, that's what that's what he does. It's so crazy. Like,
He
that's
needs
just
the
like,
game done, so he's gonna just be like,
he
cut
is
this, cut this. let's
specifically.
add
He's
to it.
got a skill set, and he's
Particular set of
gonna
skills.
find you.
Yeah, he's gonna I will find you, and I will release you.
I missed they put them in charge of that. So the BioShock game may not be completely, well, it's dead right now, but he was going to try to revive it. So interesting.
I mean, I'm sure he will get a game out. I'm sure. The thing is, I'm sure they're probably going to start from near square one.
Yeah.
Because again, but like the thing is, like, how could you not do a remaster? Like,
Yeah.
just the
From
fact
all
that they
this
canceled
time.
that feels like, really, guys? Like, you must not
Well,
have any faith
easy.
in it then. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on.
It's supposed to be easy.
That's like low
So,
hanging fruit. That is supposed to be
It is.
easy return on investment.
That reminds me, the Delta footage that has come out, it actually does look like we're getting like MGS5 movement in MGS3 levels. So I don't know
Yeah.
how they're going to balance that.
I don't know, but
It's gonna be
I'm playing this one, so we'll find out. So I
I
can't
mean,
wait for
I'm
this
looking
one.
forward to it. I kind of wanted that, but I just don't know how they're going to make it work.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
that's kind of what happened with the Twin Snakes on GameCube, though, because they just pretty much took like 2's movement tech,
Controllers. Yeah.
and it's like, oh,
Which
well,
was way better than
this just
one.
makes the first game so easy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you can
Yep.
aim in first person. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Most
so
of the time
I'm
the
sure they'll,
controllers kill you
they'll probably
with
make
one.
it way harder,
Yeah.
like, you know, just in terms of like detection or whatever. But we'll see.
All right. And that'll do it for this episode, folks. Once again, we're live Twitch Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. Please join us for these live broadcasts. If you can't, YouTube's got all the content. So be sure to subscribe that we know when we go live or when we post, you get notified. We also have audio on iTunes, Spotify, and I think iHeartRadio or something like that, wherever you get your podcasts. So we'll see you guys next week. We have a topic coming up. Stay tuned. I hope we get it next week. If we'll see. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys. We're out.